The act of carving a spoon is a really beautiful thing. Everyone uses wooden spoons, and a lot of people get really into their wooden spoons, so most people have a spoon that they like to cook with. I used to live in the woods, and I was living where I could source the material. And yeah, you can put a few knives in a backpack and away you go. I guess the techniques of using like axes and knives and using fresh wood, so starting with a log from a tree that's maybe just come from the park across the road or wherever. Yeah, that simplicity is a really beautiful thing. And peeling shavings, not using noisy, dusty machines is very satisfying. I guess I'm kind of from Bristol. So I moved to London 5 years ago to open the shop, really. It's been a steep learning curve for me, and it's far from, I used to just sit on the pavement and carve a spoon. Sell someone a spoon and buy a pasty and a cup of coffee. And, now we need to look a year in advance to think, what's our rent going to be, how many customers are we going to have, all these other things. But yeah, the spoons are always good. Next year I'm planning to get hold of a tree that I can make 1,000 spoons from. I'm going to use the money from selling those spoons to fund having apprentices and opening a new shop, possibly. Yeah, there's a growing number of people that are fascinated about this style of woodwork. There's a growing number of people that want to do it as a hobby. There's a growing number of people that want to do it for a living, and I guess I'm kind of involved in helping people do all of that. So we teach evening classes and weekend workshops, and I have people that I train to work wood, and that works really nicely. I think since coming to London, I've gone from someone that spent a lot of time alone in the woods, and someone who spent a lot of time walking and carving, to someone that now I have a lot of different people that want stuff from me all the time, and that can be stressful, yeah. But yeah, the spoon carving is always good. Most of my customers, people buying spoons for themselves. I think it's quite a kind of personal thing in many ways. I think when people see a handmade craft item that they really like, they're kind of picturing themselves using it. And these are tools, so it's almost like buying shoes. You wouldn't necessarily buy shoes for someone else. It's maybe more the kind of thing you buy for yourself. I think craft really grounds sculpture in a really beautiful way, and I think spoon carving is amazing because it's grounding that sculpture in something that's extremely personal, and it's linking it to trees, which are extremely beautiful parts of our environment. So yeah, spoon carving's got a lot going for it, really.